Hey guys, welcome back to this tutorial, and today we are going to learn how we can be able to create grid layout in Android. As you can see, I've implemented grid layout that has card view, an image and a text, and when I click, a new activity opens and displays the image and the name of that item. So if I do this to the users, an image and the name appears in a new activity. So in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to implement grid layout that has an image and a text, and on click opens a new activity. So let's get started. So create a new project. Select empty activity, give your project a name. In this case, I'm going to say grid layout. Then click finish. So give your project a couple of seconds to finish loading up some dependencies. Once that is done, go to your activity that you want to add grid layout. In my case, I'm going to use activity main. So remove the text view. Then above the layout panel, select design and then search for grid layout. Add to design. The reason you need to add to design is by default Android Studio does not add a grid layout dependency. So you will need to add it manually. Go back to Split. You'll find your grid layout added, but I want to remove this one and start adding it from scratch. So I'm going to have grid layout. For width, I'm going to have 0. And then for height, I'm also going to have 0. The reason I'm having 0 is because I'm using constraint layout and I want to align it using constraint layout alignment. So I'll have start of parent, and then I'm going to have end of parent, and I'm going to have top of parent, and I'm going to have bottom of parent. So the next thing that I want in my grid layout is the number of column and the number of row. So in our demo app, we have 2 columns and 3 rows. So I'm going to have number of rows. So I'm going to have row count and I'm going to have 3. And then I'm going to have column count and I'm going to have 2. Still in our demo app, we have this margin here. So I'm going to give it a margin and I'm going to give it 2. Then we have this background color here, as you can see. So I'm going to give my parent, so this should be 2 deep, and then within my parent I'm going to have background color and I'm going to give it hash 5 f2 f4 f8. Then I'm going to have card view here and I'm going to give it width, which I'm going to give 0. I'm going to give height, which I'm going to give 0. And then I'm going to have row width and I'm going to give it 1. And then I'm going to have column width and I'm also going to give it 1. I'm giving it margin of 5. And then I'm going to give it radius, corner radius, and I'm going to give it 15. And then I'm going to give it elevation, which I'm going to give 0. And then I'm going to let's see, we have width, we have low width. When I give it 1, if I give it 2, it is going to occupy 2 rows, but now I need to occupy 1. Column width, margin, then we have corner radius, and we have the elevation. So inside it, I'm going to have, as you can see here, this is my card view here. So inside it, I have the image and the name. So to be able to add my image and the name, I'm going to have relative layout here, and then I'm going to have to match parent. Then I'm going to have my image view, and then I'm going to give it 15 as the width, and the height I'm going to give it 15. Then let's close this one. below it I'm going to have a text view, then I'm going to lap content, and I'm going to align horizontally, so center horizontally to be true. This one I'm going to center in parent, that is true. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is to copy my images. I have them here. I leave the link in the description where you can just go and download them. So copy your images to your drawable folder, then back to your activity and start by giving your card view ID. So for this one, as you can see in our demo app, we have this is a home card, so I'm going to give it ID and I'm going to give it card view home. Then my image view, I'm going to have ID and then I'm going to give it image view home, and then the source of the image, I'm going to have IC home. Then the text, I'm going to say home, and then I'm going to give a top margin and I'm going to say 5. Then I'm going to align my text to be aligned or below, should be below my image view, that is IV home. So as you can see here, we have added a single card. So now I'm just going to copy this one and paste it here. So now we have 2 cards forming 2 columns. Then this one is added below. As you can see, now we have 4 of them. Paste it and paste it again. Now we have our 6 items formed by 2 columns and 3 rows. Now start changing the ID. As you can see here, the next one is users. Then I'm going to have IV users. The icon for this one will be IC users, and my text should be below here, and I'm going to say users. Then this one here, as you can see in our demo app, it's phone call, so I'm going to go here and say IC phone call, and then my image will be IV phone call, and I'll have IC phone call, and the text will be phone call and should be below the image view phone call. So I'll do the same for the rest. So this is CV message, you'll have IV message, and then message, then copy this one here. Then finally, let's see what we have. So the last two, we have report and settings. So this would be CV, report, IV, report, then we have IC, report. This one I'm going to rename it to report, and I'm going to copy this one and paste it here. So let's see that one. And finally we have settings, so I'm going to have CV settings, then after CV settings, my image will be IV settings, the icon should be settings, and this text I'm going to change it to settings and should be below here. So as you can see, we have finished designing our layout. So the next thing we are going to implement is on ClickListener. So let's begin to create different activities that will be launched when you click these items. So our first activity that you are going to create is the home activity. So go to your layout and right click, then select new, and then activity, then have your empty activity, and this one I'm going to call it home activity, then click finish. It's going to take a couple of seconds to finish loading some few configurations. Then once that is done, create another one, and this one call it users. So activity users. So give it a couple of seconds for it to finish loading. Then create another one, and this one will be phone calls activity, and then empty activity, and then phone call. Then create another one for message. Then create another one for reports. Then click finish. So once you finish creating all these activities, what you are going to do is that okay, for the reports, let's see, okay, it's now okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my main activity. So then this is home. I just need to copy this one, and then I'm going to copy it and paste it here. And then I'm going to go back. This is users. So I'm going to go to users activity, paste it here. And then I'm going to go back to phone call, copy this one, and then paste it here. Then I'm going to go to sorry, we didn't change this text, should be messages. I'm going to copy the whole of relative layout and copy it to messages. Then I'm going to have the report, copy this one and go back to activity report and paste it here. And the final one is settings. Remember, I didn't create activity settings. I just left it behind so that you guys, as you continue learning within this tutorial, you can do that one and let me know in the comment whether you succeeded to add a setting activity, and when you clicked on setting activity, were you able to launch setting activity and display the setting icon and the image. So what I'm going to do now is to set ClickListener. I'm going to go back to my main activity, and I'm going to have a method here, and my method will be public fun ClickListener, and I'm going to have my clicks here. So now to add a ClickListener, I'll need the IDs of my items. Since I'm not using binding, so I'm just going to add an ID here called extensions. So I'm going to have extensions that is within my Gradle, build Gradle. Then I'm going to sync. So once that is done, we just go back to your main activity, which has your grid layout, and start getting the IDs. So the first one is CV home. So just have CV home dot set on ClickListener. Then we have the other one, that is CV users dot set on ClickListener. Then have CV phone call dot set on ClickListener. Then have CV messages dot set on ClickListener. Then we have CV report dot set on ClickListener. So you guys are going to learn to add CV settings to this list. So what I'm going to do, when you click home, I'm just going to start activity, and then I'm going to have intent And then within my intent, I'm going to move from this activity. So I'm going to give it this, and then I can just give it this at main activity, and I'm going to go to home activity class. So I'm just going to copy this one and paste it here, and then I just need to change the last bit. So this one I'm going to go to user activity, this one I'm going to go to font call activity, this one I'm just going to go to messages activity, and finally this one I'm going to go to reports activity. Then I'm just going to call this one here. So now we are going to learn our application and see how it's going to behave. We are going to close our demo app, and then we are going to learn this one. Remember, the title for our demo app was dashboard, but for this one it's going to be different. So let's see. So Glado build is learning. Then it's installing now. Now it's launching. Now there we go. As you can see, the title is grid layout. We have home, users, phone call, messages, report, and settings. So we have 2 columns and 3 rows. If I click home, we have a new activity, then image and home, the same messages and the same as report. So for settings I did add, that's I give you guys the task to do it. So that's all guys we needed to learn about grid layout. Thank you for watching. If you need additional help, feel free to reach out.